Well, we're finally able to get working today. These last couple days have been really on schedule. When I was dressing the 4.9 liter that we're putting back into this 85 Ford, I didn't realize that this motor had come from a manual. Even though I knew it did come from a manual, I didn't realize that there was a thing called a pilot bearing that's inside the rear end of the crankshaft. So I had to get that out, and it was a nightmare because I had to drop the transmission. I had to get it all the way out of the way because the motor was already installed completely. So today we are going to install this bad boy, get it all situated and ready to go, and it shouldn't be too much of a problem. I'm going to show you some nice little tricks, and we should be able to handle this fairly well. So let's see what happens. Also, courtesy of my dad, I just launched a new video, and I'd like to show you this little container is actually, if I can get it to zoom here, I don't know what's up with this little camera, man. I might have to get a better camera. Let's see what we got here. Show my hand, maybe. There we go. So this little camera here, or this little container, is a nice little way of keeping all of your nuts and bolts organized. So thanks, Dad, for this information. I'm definitely going to make good use of it, and I hope the rest of you do as well. So without further ado, operator, play the intro.
I'm Joe. Drugs, sex, and crime were all I knew from the age of 11 to 33. I was able to completely turn my entire life around though. I now buy cars with bad motors, remove the bad motor, and reinstall a good one. I live stream these engine R&Rs while also narrating my super scary life story. The explicit parts of my story are on Patreon though, so if you want to hear them, become a patron of mine. I see it as my job to be positive to all who seek positivity. So come on, smile. I hope you enjoy the show.
All right. So, first things first, let's get up underneath here. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and lift this transmission. We got to get it up in the air. So as you can see, it's off the ground right now. So let's go ahead and fix that. In order to do such, just lay on your stomach. Press that bad boy down like that. Let me get a better angle at it. I'm stuck on my shorts. Hold on. All right. Operator, camera 2. Operator, camera 2. Really? Operator, camera 2. There we go. I don't know if you can actually see here. Go ahead and set that up so you can see what I'm doing here. So, we're just gonna get on it. Maybe like so. Get this board underneath it. See where we're at here. Yeah, that'll work. All right. Now that we're in place, operator, camera 1. Okay. Now, I'm going to go ahead and tilt this bad boy up. Get situated here real fast. There we go. All right, we're gonna get that jack underneath there. Draw it underneath here like so. And then get it situated like so. How we looking? That work? All right. As you can see, we are up on there. We need to get good balance though. So stuck on the, 1 second here. Oh, I'm gonna lose it. Hold on, this transmission moved forward when I drag it back a little bit here. Sorry. There we go. Now we're good. Actually, I still want to kind of drag it back a little bit more. There we go. Whew, good fun. Okay. That's good. Okay. Once we stop rolling. And up. Bada bing. Uh-oh. Hold on. Sorry, I gotta get it centered. I think we are centered. See what kind of. All right, let's go up in the air with it. See what happens. Now, normally, if you had an adapter for this, you would definitely want to adapt this. It's an adapter that goes on the transmission or on the jack that allows you to hold place for the transmission. So, whew, that's exciting. All right, we are up in the air now, or we are up on the stands. What I'm thinking about doing here is maybe this will reach that high. I don't know. I guess we'll test it real fast, right? Move that there. Seems like I got good balance. I got real good balance. It feels good. Feels steady. Feels right. All right. So let's get this out of the way real fast. Just slide it up there just in case. I don't have the other option is to chain this to it, which I don't really have the ability to do that either. So this is not the way you want to do this, you guys. This is just the way I'm doing it. All right, let's go up in the air with it. Just watch your balance as you're going up. Make sure it's staying steady. Feels good here. What do I got over there? All right. I feel like I'm caught on something for real. I'm not. If I was, I'd lose this. I'm stuck on this heat shield a little bit. We're still good. We're still centered. We are. Nice. All right. I'm going to go ahead and. Oh. Be easy. Be gentle. Be cool. Be everything you need to be so you don't drop your transmission. I'm trying to just get it lined up right now. I think I may just have to go. I'm gonna go up a little bit more. I think I'm clear of everything though, so yep, I am. All right. Let's see. You see, I'm holding on to my transmission. Let's see. I'm gonna get you a better view here. Back that out real fast. All right. I need to go over to the left slightly, but I'll do that when I get up there. Yeah, I can't clear the cat right now anyway. I don't know if I'm gonna get enough height, guys. I'm definitely probably gonna have to move. Oh, let's see what we got here. I might be able to get it. I'm gonna get off this stinking roller. It's moving too much. I need to be able to get solid traction on it. All right, good stuff. What we got? Are we gonna be able to go up that high? We might be able to go up that high. I don't know. It's fairly well at its limit. Stay up on there. Let's see. Scoot it up a little bit. All right, I got to go up about 3 inches. I don't know if this has 3 inches on it. Up there. Excuse me. Something's pulling it. I'm trying to figure out why it's pulling that direction. Why is it? Okay. All right. So we are very up there right now. We're still not high enough. I need to go up another 2 inches. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to go back down with this. I don't see that hitting. The height I need it to hit. All right, well, let me go ahead and throw a bottle jack underneath it. Oh, let's see what we got here. Randy, we're getting it done, buddy. Yes, sir. I appreciate you tuning in, bud. I definitely need to get a lift. I mean, I got enough space. I can definitely put a car up here. I can definitely put this truck up at least that high. Let's see what we got here. Anybody that needs a lift, follow that link that's in the chat. Randy will get you taken care of. He definitely is got the tool for the job. Okay, so I need to probably, I don't know, let me see what I got here. There's where I'm at. Like I said, I still got to go up an additional 1.5, probably 2 inches. Let's see. I think I'm at full extension on this thing. I might be able to get it up to go a little bit higher. Let me look at something though. Here, let me move my. Give me 1 second. We are going to get this bolted in today. It is happening. No ifs, ands, or buts. All right. So, ooh, God. Where are we at? It's held in place just fine. Nothing's dragging it. I'm wondering if it's that line there. Let me, give me 1 second. Sorry, just checking something real fast. I think we're good. Huh. All right. Slide up in here for a minute. I'm thinking that line might be what's causing me to turn, but I don't know. So let me see. Well, it's definitely not in a good spot. Oh. Let's go ahead and drop it there. Okay. None of the other lines are forcing any issues here. So I'm thinking maybe it's just the jack. Let's see, what's that view look like? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Close enough. Now, I got the front of jack. Let's get it lined up here. Why is it dragging? I just don't understand why it keeps pulling. There's nothing. There's no reason for it to pull. Yes, there is. There it is. All right, let me see what we got here. Headband. All right. Yeah, there it is. I see it. Uno momento. Here we go. See if I can clear it without having to lower it down. Oh, it's so close to being installed. Oh, I don't even got to go any higher. Move this to the front, maybe. It's probably a much better place for it. Okay. Yeah, that's why. All right. All right, hold on to it. Got it. All right. How are we feeling? We're feeling good. Everything's feeling nice, isn't it? It's a beautiful day outside. We got something to do here. Keeping ourselves busy, right? Coronavirus ain't holding nobody back. I mean, it should be holding those that are at risk back. You guys be careful out there. But for the most part, you know, we just got to keep going. It's our only option, right? All right, here we go. Let's see. So, she's on there good. She's almost lined up. She's literally got to go up about, I would say about 1 inch. I don't know, you guys. We're about to find out right now if she can go up another inch. I hope she can. Huh. Oh, I think we got this. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I do. I think we just got in there. Slide around forward. I'd already lined up all the torque converter bolts. Make sure I'm in the right spot. Okay. Almost. I've got to go up. Oh, it looks like maybe that much. Let's see where we're at. Oh, a little bit more. Oh, maximum. I'm at maximum. Come on.
Okay. Hold on, we're not there yet. You see where we're at here? Let me give you some good light. Let me get this up out of the way for now. We have literally got, if I pull down at the tail of this thing, maybe that'll set us up in line. I gotta go up. I was thinking 1/4 inch. And I can't. I'm at the top of the line here. So what we do in this scenario is probably put some weight on the top end of the motor to push it down. Let's see what our gap looks like. Nope. Oh, I see. Hold on, I see. Hold on 1 second. Let's see. Let me just lower it just a little bit. Ever so slowly. Okay. Did I clear that flex plate? I am sitting in there right now. This is pretty nice, guys. Let me go ahead and just pull the tail down. Oh, maybe not. Hold on. I'm going to go ahead and lower it just a little bit more. Just about right there. So I can pull the tail down and get her lined up. Let's see what's preventing me from going in here. Sorry if I'm in the way. I'm going to go ahead and move you over here a little bit. So what we're trying to do right now is make sure, back it up this way a little bit. Bam. Are we good? Yeah, okay, good. Okay, so we're making sure that the torque converter bolts rest where they need to rest. They are almost resting where they need to rest. I can see one right through there. So, let me grab a screwdriver real fast, or actually a wrench will work just fine. And I simply just need to rotate the torque converter until until that bolt sits. Not the torque converter, the flex plate. See if there's a way to do it. Well, I'm gonna have to grab a screwdriver. Or actually, this will work. I need to grab my hammer though. So there is that. Whew. Hey, we're almost in there, guys. Woo! It's been days and days and days of working on this truck. I hate this truck, but at the same time, I'm very thankful that I learned about this truck because I know everything there is to know about this truck now. Let me see. I need a flathead. Oh no, I came to grab a hammer. All right. Huh. Bada bing. Ooh. All right. So we just want to knock this back a little bit. Where we at? Just. All right. Let me look here. This is weird. That one's not quite lining up. So. That's why. They will now. All right? Yeah, I think we're good. Okay, let's see what we got here. Once I get this bad boy in place, What do you think of that? Okay then, we're in. Torque converter studs. Okay, on this vehicle, the studs are connected to the torque converter, which is a horrible thing, but it's whatever. Now that we got it lined up, all I got to do is lift up the tail. I'll tell you what I'm going to do right now since I've got the opportunity. I'm going to go ahead and install, for the most part, the nuts that go on these two studs here. And then once I get the rest of the transmission seated, it's almost seated, all I gotta do is lift up and the guide pins will. So there are 2 guide pins on each side of the transmission. There's one right there, and it just goes into the hole right there. So all I have to do is lift and turn this transmission a little bit, and those are set in place. But let's go ahead and do that right now because I've got these on enough. That'll be all right. That's good. So we're gonna go ahead and flip that up there, just like so. And that one is in place, my friends. We have finally attached the transmission and get up there. I can now put the bell housing bolts in place. Let's see what we got here, if I can show you. I should be able to show you. I should be able to see where we at. We're getting ready to put these bad boys right here in, like so. Yes. Oh, I'm so thankful. Actually, this one here is not the one I want to do, because these ones, the one that I just put in, they actually have what are called they're just brackets that hold the some of the wiring in place around the engine and whatnot. So I got to get those ones here in a second, but I'm gonna get this one in the back. Actually, I want to tighten this one down so that it pulls them together. That side looks good too. We're good, guys. I'm so thankful. Now I'm just gonna spend the rest of this time bolting these down and getting them in place. And as soon as these two are tight, actually, on each side, one on each side, I'm gonna go ahead and put the cross member that is not in place, that goes right here, across here. This is the bolt hole for the main one. This is where the transmission mount goes to. And the cross member is actually, I believe, right over on the ground over there. Yeah, it is. It's on the other side by the broom, by the dustpan. So I'm gonna work on this for a second here, and you guys can join me if you'd like to. I'm so glad I just got that up in the air. No, it was not the safe way of doing it, just so everybody's aware. It definitely needed to be on a transmission jack, but we got it. Yes, we did. All right. This one is well started. Make sure that one over there is able to be started. Make sure we can poke that hole. Why is it not going through the hole? Okay, I'm gonna have to go around the other side, it looks like. No problem. Let's see what we got here. It's definitely not wanting to feed to that stinking plate. Oh, I see. Okay, hold on. I got it. Let me lower this down just a little bit. Oh good. That was a little bit. Jeez, oh Pete. That was a lot of bit. Go ahead and put it back up in the air. God. Hey, you know what I'm gonna do right now? Let me go. I am right now going to put the cross member in place. just as a functioning safety beam. So that was just about bad, y'all. All right, there we go. Oh man, woo! So we're in a good spot now. I can let the transmission down if I want, and it won't die. I mean, it won't fall. All right. Let me figure out how to get this bad boy up in here, So it looks like I'm cantered at an angle, it looks like. I need to, let's see what we got. Let's see. Did that do it? Man, I am nowhere near. I wish I didn't have to have this weather shield, but I gotta have it. So I'm gonna drop it a little bit more. This is gonna be a little bit tedious, simply because the motor is turned at a funny angle, and I've been trying to adjust it, but it's all right. We're gonna get it. That one started, those two are started. I wonder, oh, I got an idea. You can see that one's in place up there. All right. So here's what I'm working on. Let's see if I can give you a good view of it. So I don't know if I can actually give you a good view of it. Let me see what my hand is. We'll see. Let me turn the flash on the phone real fast. It'll help out. There we go. All right. So you may not be able to see it, but I'm gonna help you right now. Here, we'll make it so you can see it. See that little bolt up there? You see the hole that's coming through right there is a little bit too low. So I need to figure out how to get this plate to move up so that I can get the, let's see what we got here. Yeah, something like that. Oh, but you're not gonna be able to push that up. So all that needs to happen is that the motor needs to rise up on the right side, on the left side a little bit. So in order to do that, here's what we're gonna do. The jack is no longer needed. It's not even holding this up. So do you see that big bolt right there? Not these two little ones, but the one right in the center. It's loose, and it needs to actually go up. You see how there's a big space for it to slide up in? That's what we're working on right now. We need to get that. That's what's stopping this thing from straightening up. So what we're gonna do is go ahead and put the jack underneath here, and what I'm gonna do is I'm specifically gonna take here. I'll show you actually. You might appreciate this. I can't lift the motor. The motor won't lift. Okay, not from the top. So I'm gonna go ahead and just drop. I'm not gonna lose transmission. Transmission's in place. I don't have to worry about it anymore. What I'm gonna do is set up my jack, and then I've got a piece of pipe that I'm going to connect. Here, let grab it real fast. It's right here. Here's our pipe. So I'm gonna set that pipe. See if I can show you here. I'm gonna turn this flash on. Oh, maybe I won't. All right. So you can't see it still. You can now, though. So I'm gonna set this pipe right here, and I'm gonna put it up against this bolt. Since that bolt is loose, I'm gonna be able to just jack this up. Here, let me tighten it down. Sorry. Right? See where I'm aiming? I'm aiming for that spot right there. And I don't know if it's gonna work or not, but we're gonna have to find out. Nah, I don't think it's gonna work. The wheels on the jack are making it move, so. Well, maybe it is. It seems to be. Yeah, it is. It's working. Okay. So, let's see if that leveled me out enough. Oh crap, sorry. Sorry, y'all. I'll tell you, it's tedious to move a camera around and stay safe and all that whatnot. Oh, just about. I just gotta go up a little bit more. Alright. That might have done it. Let's see what we got here. Oh, I'm so close. Oh, that's got to come down, that's why. And I can't right now. Okay, so a little bit more. If I can, I'm going to. Come on. Just careful because. Oh, come on. All right. I think it may have been started. I don't know. Can you guys see that? Yeah, you guys can see it good. Good view. Okay. So, the jack is definitely in the way. It sucks. All right, let's see what we got here. Okay, well, let me grab my old tool kit here. Roll up underneath here. Get this and this. Maybe I'm gonna go ahead and give me 1 second here. Did I really move that? Operator, camera 2. So, what I'm doing is I've got my really long extension there, and I'm going to add a couple more extensions and this wobbler to the end of it. The wobbler will help it get up in the space that I'm getting ready to go up into. So let me go ahead and situate myself here real fast. Okay. See what we got here. Oh gosh, why does it keep making that noise? That sounds horrible. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and show you where I'm aiming. That spot right there. See that bolt? That's where I'm gonna go with it. So let's see if I can set you up in there real fast. Give me 1 second. I don't know if you can see it. But You will be able to in just a second here. Give me one sec. Kick that up a little bit. Right? A little bit higher. Just about right there. I can see it, so I know you can see it. Here we go. Let me get my, sorry for the little bit of darkness. Won't be for long. We are going to grab our super long extensions. And from way back here, we're going to feed that bad boy up. And get on it. Now I'm going to turn this ever so slowly. That was not ever slowly at all. I may not be able to do that. Hold on one second. It's all right. I'm using the wrong. I can see in there though. That's a good thing. No, that's fine. I should have been able to do that. Yeah. All right, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I don't know why. I don't mean to do that. I'm sorry. Give me 1 second here. You start things with your hands. So, we'll take this long old extension. Make sure I've got nothing around me that I can catch on. I don't think it's catching yet. So I'm going to go ahead and set that there. Operator, camera 1. Operator, camera 1. Okay. There's my wobbler. No, not quite yet. Let's see what we got here. Oh, hold on. All right, that's free. Well, let's try to readjust this thing because it's in the way. Let me move it over here. Just completely in the way. Second here. Let's see what we got. Yeah, I like this better. This is a much better angle. This is much better everything. Well, let me just up in the air. When did that happen? There we go. Maybe that'll work. Oh. might have done it. Get that out of the way. I might just put my body harness on here in a second. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Let's just knock that out. Anytime I make a move, we're not sitting stagnant. Let's see what we got here. Oh. Yeah, that's cool. Oh. Well. Let me get my camera. That was gonna start to go pretty quick. See, I got a good little setup going on. It's fairly well professional. I got this body harness, and oh yeah. I don't know what I was doing. I didn't even need to move that. Shoot. Well, so this is a GoPro Quick Connect, and you simply pull that bad boy out. Oh, no, I didn't even need to do that. Shoot. Sorry. Tie that back in place. And then on this, you simply squeeze, detach. Take this bad boy, slip it in like so. And do it nice and tight. Okay. Now you go where I go. You see what I see? I can get really good adjustments here. This actually might have gone up in the air already, so let's see what we got. Shall we? Catch a tire real fast. Oh, I'm getting stuck. Hold on. Was so very close. Come on. Oh, that was my webcam. I got 3 cameras sitting up here. Let's see. No, you probably can't see here. Gosh darn it. Okay, hold on 1 second. That's all right. We got this. I got 30 minutes on without having to plug this in before it turns this camera off. That's no problem. Let's see what the charge is on this one here. 61%, plenty. Hey, we're good to go. All right, so situate myself underneath here again. Operator, camera 1. So let's get you set up here. We are still looking for that spot there to, I think you can see it, right? Let's see what we got here. Can you see up in there? Yeah, that's where we're at. Okay. So we went up in the air a little bit. I may just, I don't know what I want to do. think what I will do is unloosen that other bolt on the other side, right there. Where's it at? Right there. Get that one loose real quick. Maybe that's what's holding it in place. I don't know. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and loosen that bolt right there. Maybe that's what's preventing it from going up and down. We're going to have to see, I guess, right? I mean, I'm just right there. If I could get the transmission to come down. Oh, you know what? I got an idea. Operator, camera 3. Operator, camera 3. Okay, so with the torque converter being in place, I can probably put a bolt or a ratchet on a socket on that. So I'm going to go ahead and grab this one here and my large breaker bar. Make sure we're well, we're a little bit off, aren't we? Get this bad boy right here on. Give you a good view. And we want it to go down. See what happens. I want it to go down, right? Yeah. All right. Well, I'm trying to figure out. Give me 1 second here. Let me make sure let me check one more time real fast. All right. I need the transmission to turn up, so I need to go counterclockwise. I mean clockwise, I'm sorry. So, I need to check to see what gear the transmission's in real fast. So what we're going to do that is, so that should be park, reverse, park, reverse, neutral, 2, 1. Ooh, wait a minute, hold on. Okay, hold on. That should be 2, 3. No, yeah, hold on, okay. So park, let me make sure, okay. Park, reverse, neutral, drive, 2, 1. There we go. All right, so park, reverse, neutral. So this should turn freely, but it's not. And that's a problem. Okay, let me check the other gears first. All right, so if that was, let's call that park, reverse, neutral. So the motor is not spinning at all with the torque converter connected. So that's an issue. Let me go ahead and check every gear just to make sure. All right, what are we at here? I'm really glad I'm finding this out now, though. Okay. Yeah, the torque converter should be rotating one way or another. Everything should be rotating. It just keeps shutting down right there. Every time. I've got no movement whatsoever from this transmission. Okay, let's park. Go up one and check it. Just gotta go through all 6 of them, it looks like. Nothing. So if this is the worst case scenario, if it is, that means the transmission's frozen. So in order to fix that problem, I need to redrop this transmission. I got another one already over there. This is what we were concerned of. Let me check one more. Let me check a few more. The rest of the positions on this. This should definitely freely turn. Definitely freely turn. So, if it's not, that's all bad. That should be reversed right there. Up and down, up and down. Yep. And last one. Click. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a problem. We have a problem. So, as you can see, I already have another transmission. That means I'm going to have to spend the next little bit of time getting this situated. And it's such a bummer. That is such a bummer. All right, well, I believe that I'm going to go ahead and end the stream on that, because there is absolutely nothing I can do at this moment that will be beneficial to you watching. All right, guys. Hey, I appreciate it. I'm thankful that you watched and stopped and watched this little stream for the day. I will see you next time. Oh, just for the giggles of it, just in case anybody's watching. Operator, play intro. Operator, play intro.
I'm Joe. Drugs, sex, and crime were all I knew from the age of 11 to 33. I was able to completely turn my entire life around though. I now buy cars with bad motors, remove the bad motor, and reinstall a good one. I live stream these engine R&Rs while also narrating my super scary life story. The explicit parts of my story are on Patreon though, so if you want to hear them, become a patron of mine. I see it as my job to be positive to all who seek positivity. So come on, smile. I hope you enjoy the show.